Right, this one is pretty bad, as you can see. You can see where the MOT has chalked around it. Yeah, chalked that bit, must have been blind. Put that bit there on the inside there. So we're going to do all that. There's a bit on the back of the tank here as well. But what we've got to do now is get the tank out. And to get the tank out, the tow bar's got to come off. So in order to get the tow bar off, we'll try and undo these two bottom ones. We'll leave this section on, hopefully. We'll undo these two bottom ones here because they seem to be the cleanest on the backs. And then what we'll do is we'll cut these two off. We'll cut that one off there. And we will cut that one off there. When we cut them off, the tow bar will drop down and it will give us room to get in and do the tank. The first thing we're going to do is cut this, what used to be a step and is now a bolt anchor, off. We're just going to cut through the things there, the pivots. There's two pivots, one there, and they come through that side. So we'll just cut through them, get this step out the road. So that needs to come off, but as you can see, it's not good. Not good at all. That's so far most of the car on the floor. There's only actually two pivots sold on. This is like a strengthener area. There's one there and one there, so one's through. We'll go through the other one. Oh no, you want to halfway through. So we've finished cutting through it anyway, so it'll just come off now. Off with it! Yay! So that's just out the road anyway. We can cut that off or unbolt it or whatever. The ram there that's no longer rams. So that gives us a bit more room anyway, and it's this big bolt here that, I mean, the head looks good, don't we? Do you think we should get the gun on it first and see if it'll come out? Or do you think it will shift? Can't you hear everything I'm saying?
I can't hear.
I said the head looks nice and clean and good on it. Do you think we should try and undo it first before cutting it off?
Well, if it's easier, if it will come undone.
Yeah, well, I'll spray this side. Not that it'll do anything.
So we'll chop it off.
But I'll spray this side, I'll spray that one, and we'll see if they come undone. So we're going to try and undo these. The rear one's a 24. That one is a 21. What happens though is this gets rusted into there because the water comes down and sits in the bottom of this game here and it gets rusted into there. So we're going to try and spin it off with a gun. Don't think it's going to move myself as an easy.
It's got to come off this side, isn't it? We can't get the gun
Yeah,
on that side.
you'll have to put the gun on this side. See if you can get this thing spinning in there.
Where did you put the socket?
Oh, I don't know. I've walked off with it. I'll have a look. Pissing exhaust in the way, I know.
Yeah.
It's on, I think.
Might be on and off. Am I going the right way?
I don't know. I don't know if it is on enough.
Going the right way.
Yeah. Oh. This isn't coming out now.
You're doing really well with fetching things off.
We've had failure on this one, failure on this one. So this one is moving, the whole nut's moving, so we're going to eat this one up to get this off because it will come off, but these are going to have to be cut off. Yeah. They're going to be stuck inside there. So we're going to cut these off and
Cut that off.
we'll do it that way. And we'll get some heat on these ones and undo these ones. So what's been done is cut a groove through the bolt there, you can see, to relieve some of the pressure on it. And now it does turn. If you hit it with a hammer, it will go round. I don't know if you turn it with your hands. Ready to come on. So we can get that off now. We still might have to grind it. But once we let this free here, that bar's sort of separate, so we can get it off without grinding that off. And there we go, it's undoing. So as you can see, it's coming off. These nuts and Loctite and all like that. I mean, yeah, they've got Loctite on them. So that keeps them on. But we'll do the same with the other one. The other one's got a lot less space. Look, right by the tank. That one could cause problems, actually. That could cause problems. So now that is off there. We did try grinding that side off first, no go. We're going to heat this nut up on the back of here. And then we're going to do that, and then this bar here should be able to just come off and be out of the way. We can leave this piece off. And then we've got to do the other side. As you can see there, we're getting that off. It's melting the thread lock or the nylock nuts. So we'll keep eating that until it's hot enough to undo.
Cut that off there. We can get rid of this as well, in a way.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is just bolted on. We can cut it off if necessary, but there's not. It depends.
We need that one out of the way to drop the tank down, and we can heat this up
and try and knock that out.
And we can knock that out, and the same this side as well.
So you're going to chop this off?
Yeah.
We'll chop that off. We've undone these, bit of heat, and undone them. So the last thing to do is try the same with that nut. So the only problem with this nut, Dad, is that even if you crack the nut there, you ain't going to get it past this tank to get it off. So we're going to have to chop it off.
Yeah, we're going to put a new disc on, so we get full penetration, full depth.
So that's where we am so far. But if that scares you, you can see it's been patched just over before instead of having it cut out, so we'll cut it out and do it as it should be.
Yeah, got to get more choppy.
You just have to get what you can. We might be able to turn it round once you've cut it and cut the other side off. I don't know. I don't mean the grinder, I mean the bolt.
You mean the what?
The bolt.
Oh.
Right, that's been removed when I wasn't here. Managed to get the grinder up there to get the nut completely off. Then the bar along there comes off because it's bolted on there, and that's dropped out, which now gives you full access to the fuel tank. So these two rusty bolts, 1 and 2, and these two rusty nuts, 1 and 2 there, are what hold this tank strap on, and then that can come off. And we can see where we am on the inside. I mean, we can see that we are in a good place by the look of that. And the fact that I can see my finger through this hole here from the other side. But we will reconstruct, and we will get it back on the road.
We can rebuild it.
Yeah. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Okay, see you next time when we drop the tank.